We're just driving along. Perfect looking trees for didgeridoos, we were just saying. Look, that's what we're looking for. Perfectly hollowed out.
They're gonna sound like this.
To be perfect, hollow. That's what you want, yeah, hollow. I don't know about this bloke. Let's go. Welcome back, guys, to another episode. If you've just tuned in, myself and Navi at the moment are actually cruising around the, well, we're in WA now. Yeah, I was about to say South Australia. We're down on the WA coastline. We've just pulled into Cape Legrand National Park. If you want to find out where we've been, myself and my partner Jess have been doing a lap of Australia. We left Queensland, we're now around in WA. So go check out all the previous videos if you want to have a look. But if you have just tuned in, guys, make sure you like, subscribe. If you've got any comments about it in the episode, I'll answer everything in the comment section. But let's get stuck in. We're going fishing. Yoo-hoo! Good morning, Navi.
Long show.
So we woke up this morning. We did a bit of a clean, bit of a tidy up this morning.
Yeah, good clean. We sand everywhere still from Belubi.
Vacuumed, wiped, bloody cleaned out the pantry. We did have a small rodent problem. If you had seen previous episodes, that we caught a couple of mice.
Oh, we got the last one today.
One cheeky little bastard has been just toying with me for a week.
Crawling over his face at night time and everything.
Mate, we couldn't get this little bastard. We poisoned him, we did everything we could, and we finally got him this morning. Nav caught him, threw him, let him go peacefully.
Yep.
But we're on. I'm so excited to get rid of that thing. We're
about to hit the 90 mile.
Yeah, we are. We got a fuel stop up here to top up, and then we are on the longest straight in Australia. I'm guessing it's more of what we seen yesterday, but we're trying to get excited. We're getting excited about it. With a bit of luck, maybe we'll find a nice roadhouse this afternoon.
Whereas we were looking for beaches, now we're just excited to see a roadhouse, or a pub.
We'll see how we go.
One way to make sure you don't get dropped off halfway across the Nullarbor, and that's if you're in the driver's seat.
Nav's just lucky he brought a couple of kilos of jerky. He bribed me with another bag of jerky, so we'll see if he's got enough jerky to get to the other side.
Matt loves more meat.
The old pepper shaker is a little bit low, so Nav's just thrown the bloody anchor out the back. What did you see?
It looked like peppercorn trees, actual trees that grow pepper.
I don't know about this bloke. Every 6 minutes along the Nullarbor we stopped to look at a different plant. He told me the last one was a chicken tree. Went out to look, there's no chickens on it.
It was just the BP.
Here we go. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, they're not ready though. Oh, I smell them though. How good does that smell? It's definitely pepper.
Oh, you're right. Damn.
They just must need to be a bit riper to get ready. I don't know at what stage they dry out.
Well, maybe you got to dry them out.
There's one. There's one little pepper.
Here we go. Look at these ones here, Nabsy. Look. Oh, I just lost the good ones.
Oh. I think crunch them off a little bit.
Little black ones?
No, black though.
Yeah, pink. Maybe it's a pink peppercorn. This could be the next
big thing.
The next big thing, pink peppercorn, as
spread.
Opposed to pink salt. Right, so quick little peppercorn update. They're a wild pink peppercorn on a peppercorn tree.
The sap itself is toxic on those trees.
Yeah, so don't chew on the green part of the tree. But if you do grab the pink ones and smell them, you'll smell the pepper flavour. They don't taste the same as peppercorn, but they have the smell. Completely different to where your pepper from at home actually comes from. That's what we're trying to work out. So that comes from a vine Basically they're a green ball about 5mm in diameter, and they cook them and then leave them to dry out, and that's how you get your black peppercorn for at home.
Yeah.
There you go. We've been to the Salt Lakes, so now we've seen pepper on the side of the road. We're just driving along and we're admiring all the bloody straight trees. There's heaps of them. They're all just sort of dead straight. Perfect looking trees for didgeridoos, we were just saying. They're all sort of dead. But look how perfect and straight. Where's a good one, you know? Nice straight trees through here. So we're having a look to see if we can't find any hollow ones. It actually look like someone's come through here and done the same thing. They've like chopped them all down like this. Look, that's what we're looking for. Perfectly hollowed out.
This is a bit short, this one, but
someone's come through and taken them, we reckon.
I reckon.
Someone else thought they were good trees to ditch.
Someone else has switched on.
Well, we might go around and do some knocking, see if we can't find. They're a little bit dead.
They're going to sound like this.
To be perfect. Hollow. That's what you want, yeah, hollow.
Hole up the top there.
A little bit of hollow. Probably not as hollow as we wanted. Not bad, but all the way through. Pretty tough to try and find one that's not cracked, but also eaten out, big enough in the middle. So this is sort of what you're looking for. I'll give you a look here. You can sort of see nice and chewed out in the middle. A little crack here, but it doesn't go down too far.
You can paint that out.
So what type of termites are we looking for now?
So these termites are what they call heart termites. That's why you won't see didgeridoos all over Australia. They're only known in the areas that have heart termites. There's ones that eat the whole wood, there's some that eat just the outside. These ones here eat just the centre of the wood. So mostly coastal areas of Australia, you won't find these sort of things in the middle of Australia. Hence, the Aboriginal people there don't have didgeridoos. Well, they do now, but back in the day, that's not a traditional thing for them.
Anyway, look, we're not going to carry these massive lumps around. This whole area is dead. That's the only reason we were having a bit of a play. We'll probably take this one we cut down just for firewood, so we're not wasting it. And it's bloody good timber, so it'll actually burn like all buggery.
Good cooking coals.
But yeah, just a bit of fun. We're just
fun fact
trying to break up the trip, and Nav is full of little tips like this, so learn something new every day. Well, we just pulled up. We've seen another roadhouse, Balladonia Roadhouse. This one said it's got bean coffee, and it's actually, they've had a go. They've done it up a little bit. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Got a playground and a slide for Matt.
This could be the best roadhouse on the Nullarbor. Hey?
Yep. It's not too bad.
Best coffee on the Nullarbor.
Because it's the only coffee on the Nullarbor.
It's also the only coffee on the Nullarbor. But credit where credit's due. They're the only ones smart enough.
That Matt makes every morning.
Oh, Jesus. That's a bit rough. So we had a bit of a plan to stay on some of the cliffs tonight and spend one more night on the Nullarbor. But Nav got a phone call from one of his mates down in Esperance, and he's nice enough to be able to take us out with his unimog and his fishing boat to go and catch some fish just offshore at Esperance. It's an opportunity that we're not going to pass up, so we're going to hightail it through the night, and tomorrow morning we're going fishing. All right, let's go. We woke up nice and early this morning. We've swapped the Land Cruiser out for something just a little bit bigger.
This will be awesome. Got a mate down here in Esperance who just said he'll take us out in this bad boy and then go for a fish.
But it gets better because there's that on the back. So we were going to go for a little run in the tinny this morning. The weather is looking really good offshore. So we're out in the, it's about a 5.5 metre boat. So with a bit of luck, we might actually catch some fish today.
This big.
Look at this. So we're down here in the Cape Legrand National Park. It is absolutely stunning. The sun is just coming up. We got the mog, we got the boat. To say we were a little bit excited is an understatement. Let's get stuck in. We're going fishing. Yoo-hoo! Honestly, how epic is this spot? Oh my God, I'm never ever leaving. I don't think I'm coming back to Queensland ever again. The sand is just that beautiful white silica. The water is crystal clear. You can literally see through the waves. There's not a bloody cloud in the sky. The sun's coming up in the background. There is very little to no wind out there. I don't think the swell's too big either. Woo-wee. Oh, this place is straight magic. See ya. There we go. What's the bet? First, well, I mean, I already caught the first fish. But,
oh, we caught bait, mate. Doesn't really get, does it?
First fish, what's first fish get?
Well, last man put a fish on the bait, cooks dinner. Actually, I don't know if I want you cooking dinner.
He's on, let's see if he can bring it up, big fella. Oh, nabby! Yeah! Big nabby's on again! God damn it! Look at the colours on the front of him. There, mate. Yeah! Yes, sir. So me and Brett just started having a go, you know, trying to catch some fish, and what does Nav do? He decides to sabotage everyone.
The mole.
Have a go at it, mate. Just because we started catching fish doesn't mean you need to pull all our lines out of the water. Oh, you beauty. Jesus, have a look at that.
What is that?
What a
That's a
beautiful fish.
Stunning fish.
Woo!
First groper.
First groper.
Jesus, heavy fish.
Big old green bastard, isn't he?
Look at the teeth on them. Look at the teeth on those things.
See you later, bro. Oh, he's out of there. Yes, finally got what I was chasing. What an absolutely gorgeous fish. Look at him. Fish on. Well, not a bad day out on the water. We actually we did really well. We'll head back and we'll line them all up. I dare say me and Nabsy having fish for dinner. Only one thing to do after a successful day at fishing, mate.
Yes, there is, and that is have a beer.
Have a beer. So there's a local brewery here. It's this absolutely epic looking shed. We're going to go in for a look. Maybe a cold one.
Oh yeah, can't wait. Let's go.
Oh, I'm wrecked, mate, to be honest. I'm shattered. The energy is dropping. We are cooked. We're in the sun.
What did we end up catching? About 14, 15 fish
Yeah, we
today?
did all right. We did all right. We just I didn't drink enough water.
Mac got one. I think we got the rest of us got about 4.
Yeah, right, mate. That'll do ya. Alright, what's going on, everyone? We've just rocked up down to a beautiful little beach. I actually have no idea what the name of this beach is. We'll let you know, maybe tomorrow. But look, we got up this morning. It was a bit of a lazy one, to be honest. We were pretty wrecked after a big day fishing. Then we had to do some washing. Went and took the car to the car wash, got the car cleaned, got the van cleaned, which was a waste of time because we took it down a dirt road. But we've just pulled up this beautiful little beach. We're going to drop the tinny off. It's late afternoon. We may go in for a spear, just for a look. Nav's looking at me like, bugger off, it's freezing, but we'll see how we go. We're just going to get the tinny off, get all the van and rooftop tents set up, and basically set up for a couple of days. I think we'll be here for a couple of days, you reckon? 2 days, 2 nights maybe. Believe it or not, the whole crew's actually back. We've got the same crew that we had at, what was that beach? Palubi. So yeah, it should be a bit of fun. Tox Tackle's back, Crusoe crew, and 6 in a van. So we've got the whole crew down here. So Should be a good couple of days. You ready, Navi? All right, let's get this boat off. All right, so we decided we'll jump in the drink. We're chasing abalone and crayfish. I don't know how we're going to go for fish. I don't know if there's going to be many fish where we are, but we're just basically going to hug this rock wall.
Yeah, but I think we're you have to be certain size. Yeah, I think they've got to be nearly 100 mil. I'll look for big ones. I'll put these back.
Righto, well, after a little bit of a dive there, jumped in the shower, got nice and warm, we've rugged up, we've got the fire going, me and Nab just put a lamb roast on. The other crew have got a bit of pork going, so should be a cracking little afternoon. The sun's just dropping off here. Roast for dinner. Yes sir, how good.
Juice coming out of that.
We're clocking off for the night. We've got a massive feed coming up. A few tins around the fire with some absolute legends. We're so lucky we've met such good people on the road. We really have. We've met some absolute legends. So we're going to enjoy a few of them.
Yep.
See you in the morning. Let's go, Navi, what's going on?
We're ready to go. This morning has turned it up for us and she's nice and glass, so
there's actually not too much wind, the sun's out. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. We're going to get the boat in the water and we're going to push out. Obviously we don't have a sounder or anything. That's my next little mod to this boat, is I need a sounder. I need one bad.
the good thing is that every little island out here is just rock, so
yeah,
there's a whole lot of white washes just showing up in the middle of the ocean there, and that's probably a giant bommy.
That's what we were doing the other day. Obviously we had the sounder, but we're just going to have to wing it. And we need to make sure we get home before this wind blows up. So let's go. Woo!
There we go.
Oh, we're on in the little tinny. Fish in the boat. What a way to start the day. And then there were two.
One bites the dust.
What happened there?
Oh, old Anthony got a little bit seasick. He hasn't got his sea legs yet, so
that's a carton. We had to run back in, Mr. Anthony.
He was burling up for us, but wasn't doing the job.
Undercover, then they call me yes, so boom, thanks for waiting, better move my way.
That's better.
There we go, here's an eaten fish. We haven't tried one yet. We haven't tried one from today yet.
That is much better. He's a bit small, so we'll put him back, but yeah, that's...
At least it's a good sign.
It's a better sign.
I know what they're just gonna say. Got the nerve to come in my lane. I won't give you none of my time. Keep that energy for my space. Don't you hate, don't you violate me. I got 100 more, so don't make me. By the time...
Righto, so just gonna flush out the old, well, the not so old, the brand new Merc. So I just got the hose tap on the back, run my little hose around. Woo! Straight in the side there, and away we go. Straight off the truck, give it a quick little flush, give the boat a quick little hose down, job done. You can never carry enough fresh water.
We're on.
We're on.
This is what we caught today. Bit of ham.
Bit of bait, bit of pig ass.
Yeah,
one of those nice fish out there. It's probably one of the best eating fish you can get out there, I reckon.
Yeah, heavy bugger to pull up. It's similar to a groper, just a little bit rounder.
That's it. That's exactly right.
Yeah, a little bit rounder. So we've just taken the backside off this fish and should fry up all right.
Oh, it could be right too.
Yeah. All right. Well, of course the weather turns absolutely gorgeous on the last day. So we've just come in. We just got the boat, dragged the boat up the beach, and we've started packing up. Mate, you're out of here.
Out of here tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, heading off. Been an epic journey along this south coast, hey guys. If you are planning to head across here, if you can find out what track he did, skip some of the tracks where you get stuck. Otherwise, it's an epic little spot. You'll see some of the spots that we camped on there on top of those cliffs.
Stunning.
Absolutely incredible.
Stunning. Well, look, we've got to head back into Esperance this afternoon, try and find a quick little campsite, and then we've got to be up about 4 or 5 o'clock to get him to the airport. And I have no idea where I'm heading next, but I am going to continue along this west coast. Huge shout out to Navi for coming along. Thanks mate, it's been unreal.
Pleasure.
All right, I'll put all the Nav's links in all the videos as well, but if you want to go follow Nav's adventures up at Kununurra there, running around the bush like a madman, chasing bloody wildlife, make sure you do go and check him out. He will definitely see him up when we come through the Kimberley region. Who knows, he might fly out somewhere else, but anyway guys, that's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you like, subscribe. Every Sunday we have a new video coming up. Till next time guys, make sure you get out and enjoy the explore life.
Don't miss out.